Good morning, wrestling fans, and I apologize for the delay. My name is Joshua Zimmerman. I'm your host of Wrestle Talk Show, the wrestling review program where we share the latest and greatest wrestling news, bits, rumors, anything and everything wrestling. We cover it. Let me start today's show off by explaining why, even though it's bad for TV, maybe Philip Morris will endorse this, but explaining why we've had such a delay in producing shows. The previous email address, the current email address, cwecompany@gmail.com, has been changed. By the way, note, it has been changed until Google fixes it. There is a login error that is on Google's part, so I had no choice but to create a new email address and link it to my old YouTube channel, which is, again, youtube.com/CWEcompany, which, if you remember, was to be our archive channel, but now it is our primary channel, and we might just keep it that way because there was more videos on there. Come to think of it, maybe it was a blessing because there was more videos on there than there was on the newer channel. But the new email address for you to email in your questions, comments, concerns, show topics, because you drive this show. I don't drive this show. I just read the news bits and rumors to you, and you guys take it from there. The new email address is as follows: Joshua R. Zimmerman, that's JOSHUAR Zimmerman, ZIMMERMAN, all one word. Z is in zebra. Joshua R. Zimmerman, all in lowercase, all one word. Again, our Facebook is facebook.com/WrestleTalkShow, along with facebook.com/CWEcompany, and everybody's 140 character favorite, Twitter, where we can be reached at twitter.com at the handle CWEcompany. Now, I'm not really going to break into why am I? Let me pull up some news here while we're talking. Yeah, this works. Loading up today's wrestling news for my fans.
Not always in the most convincing of fashion, but they're winning games. Obviously, the Dolphins are playing really well. And then where does San Diego go from here? It is a very tough situation for them to be playing as poorly as they are right now. San Diego, they have their bye? Where is San Diego?
And here we go. Today's news, just looking it over real quick. Steve Austin comments on how WWE product can improve. That one I'm sure you're interested in reading all about, so let's get right into that.
I get it, there was a scuffle before the game, not the first or the last time. That's going to happen in a college or a pro game.
Give that a minute to load.
It happens.
Close the email address.
Everybody gets separated. You go to your sidelines, you get ready to play the game, you go out for the coin toss. And
needs to improve and answers the question if WWE needs to go back to the attitude era. We've discussed this on several shows that from the 1990s to 2000, 2001, the Attitude Era had its run. It was a the perfect storm of where everything collided before everything was PG-13, all that happy stuff. And I believe it's dead. I believe if you bring it back, it shows desperation that you don't believe in the current product that you have. And more insulting, since the wrestlers create the product that you have, if you want to bring back the Attitude Era, you have to lift the PG rating, which nobody, the majority, has no problem with it. But you're more or less saying that we want to bring back the Attitude Era because the PG era wrestlers were contracting are either bust or not living up to our potential, and wrestlers like, for example, Heath Slater wind up getting cut after being in the beginning one of the top tier wrestlers. But that's neither here nor there. Again, submit your comments on this to Joshua R. Zimmerman at gmail.com, our Facebook pages, our Twitter pages. Remember to like, follow, our YouTube channel itself, youtube.com/CWE Company. Remember to encourage. It's all about referrals. We don't go anywhere without the referrals of you, and you guys make this a lot of fun. We don't get paid for it. Our production team doesn't get paid for it, but we enjoy doing what we do, and that's all that matters. I think we'll start with that story later on, but I think right now I wanted to post a video to let the fans know all is not lost. We are still here. We are working. I have just sent an email to Google to help me get back the CWE Company at Gmail address, so we can at least, if we have to keep what was going to be our archive channel, youtube.com/CWE Company, where we can merge the 5 or 6 shows that were on the news site onto this site. But it makes more sense, hindsight, to bring back the YouTube/CWE Company, because it has over 100 free videos, hours of content, and it just makes more sense to keep it. But until then, I just wanted to reach out and touch out to our fans. Reach us in the methods we just provided. We're working all day today, since it's a business day, to contact Google headquarters itself to get this resolved. We're sending emails. We're doing everything we can. But we wanted to let you know that this afternoon, tonight, between this afternoon and tomorrow morning, we will go back to our regularly scheduled wrestling review programming and fan input. So get it in via Twitter, get it in via Facebook, facebook.com/WrestleTalkShow, facebook.com/CWE Company, Twitter handle at CWE Company, and that's about it. I'm your host, Joshua Zimmerman, apologizing for this Google and YouTube related delay. This is in no way us. We just need to retrieve a password, and the faster Google makes this happen, the better off we'll be. We encourage you to stick with us and follow us. Again, friend referral. If you're a fan of wrestling, refer another friend. Everything we offer is free. We're about to finally launch our merchandise and booster campaign, so that every dime you spend is focused on the production of this show, the operation of this show. It's not to cut paychecks. It's not so anybody can make any money. it's to be put back in this show to emphasize on better production, more guest hosts with actual wrestling insight. If we have to pay for them to be a host, because some programs do that, some don't. Depends on the relationship. I have relationships with over 300 wrestlers on both the East and West Coast, so it shouldn't be a problem to get the likes of Colt Cabana and Know a Lot and JT, also known as God, Nick, also known as The Sickness, who recently moved to Arizona, who's a good friend of mine, who encouraged me to become a Pennsylvania State wrestling promoter and get into this business. You have to love it, because if you're in it for the money, you're in it for the wrong business. You have to have a love for the business. But this is me signing off for now, so we can get together our notes, concur with Google, and see where we stand on merging the new program back with the old program again, since youtube.com/CWE company had more video archive than the 5 videos that were on the new channel. If we can access the new channel, we'll pull everything and merge it back to the original URL, which is again youtube.com/CWE company. Send anything and everything, wrestling photos, pictures, wrestling stories of events you've been to. Joshua R. Zimmerman @gmail.com, all one word. Thank you for your time. I'm your host, Joshua Zimmerman, signing off now, but only briefly, as we handle some internal business matters. Thank you for your time, guys. We love you dearly. Thank you.